And we talked about Lockett, 8 catches on 10 targets, 59 yards, not a big yardage day, but 2 touchdowns. I can't say enough about the guy. And then Gino after the game, just talking about leaning on Lockett during the game.
You know, he does it time and time again. You know, it's the stuff that we practice. Coach Carroll puts us in those positions, you know, every single week. You know, we got comp Wednesdays, touchdown Thursdays, turnover Thursdays, and we're competing our butts off every single week. And so for Tyler to go out there and make the plays that he's always made, it's just routine for him. But we got so many other guys who can make plays, and so we just got to continue to trust each other. I feel like that's what we did today. We leaned on one another, especially when times got a little hard, and we found a way to get a win.
He's the security blanket. It used to be Baldwin. Baldwin was that guy. When the play would break down and Russ is scrambling all over God's green earth looking for somebody to get open, it was always Baldwin. And Baldwin leaves, and you're thinking, my goodness, what do you do without that security, that guy who just always found a way to get open? And Tyler is that same guy.
Yeah, and not only that, I mean, I think, you know, we talk about how understated he is, but he's like that, like, all the time. And then when you ask him, like, how did he do it, he doesn't really verbalize that.
He doesn't know.
He's not, like, going to tell you, yeah, the safety was here, and I cut inside, and he's kind of like, well, he threw it, and I caught it. And,
yeah.
And then, you know, whenever there's any, like, a toe drag thing, he's always in. Always.
So
like,
good.
His awareness of the field, I think, is superior. So, yeah, it's so great having him.
And, well, Pete was talking about him with Brock and Salk, and they were asking about, you know, why doesn't he get more national attention?
I don't know. What a phenomenal game he had. Golly, the other touchdown pass was a great catch. And he makes it work so that he stays in bounds as well. The first down out route that he makes, you know, on the great little wiggle that he's been working on, and he just continues to do great stuff. He's a phenomenal competitor.
He really is. I mean, he's one of the great receivers in the history of this organization. And
yeah.
you talked about he surpassed another record. I can't remember what it was you were saying.
Yeah, I think Rabe said it during the broadcast.
I mean, he's going to keep moving up. You know, whether you know, I think by the end of his career, it's going to be him and Largent. You know, for whatever sharing records. I'm
trying to remember. Was that his first year when he broke his leg? And I think
as a rookie, no,
or maybe it was his second year. But yeah, I mean he actually was a Pro Bowler early on as far as special teams goes. He was all pro his rookie year. But yeah, I think it was 2016 actually. He broke his leg and it was really bad. So yeah, and just healed up, came back, and just a magician as far as catching the ball and knowing the field. And so yeah, and I don't think a lot of people were like, oh, Tyler Lockett's coming to town, right?
Yeah, no, they're thinking DK.
Yeah,
DK's the face of this team nationally.
He's the superstar.
And hey, DK had a great game. He had some tough catches. He caught every ball thrown to him. I think, what did he have? 8 targets, I think?
6. 6 targets, 6 catches.
6 catches. He got creamed on one of them, like got kind of sandwiched, if you will, and looked like he got hit in the back. And it was a solid hit there.
It was really cool when they were walking him off. Tyler ran all the way over there, and he put his hand on him. And we were thinking, because last time we were there, DK had to go number 2.
Yeah.
And that's why he left. And we were like, oh, please let that be, that he has to go number 2 again.
You think that's what Tyler was asking him?
Yeah. I don't know. He's like,
you have to go poo-poo?
What, did you not plan it right? I mean, come on, man. No, but he walked with him almost the entire way. So you can see the relationship between those two guys. They're both very understated. Really, DK's he doesn't talk about himself a lot.
No,
you know,
he's more animated on the field. He's obviously quick to show anger or displeasure more so than Tyler, but
it's a little emotional.
In terms of in the press and interviews, he's not outlandish. He doesn't say crazy things. He's not a
typical NFL wide receiver.
Not to this point. He's
Neither
not.
of those guys.